Hi, so today I'm talking about wet weather gear, backpacks, hydration packs and what to put in them. Okay? Right, first thing, trousers. These go over the top of your leggings so you can be out and about, have them in your backpack, and when it starts to pour with rain or the wind picks up or you just get cold, put them straight on. They've got fantastic buckle thing at the front, which is not very complicated, so if your hands are really cold, whip them up, just yank it, and it's nice and tight, elasticated waist. You've got on the legs, straight over the trainers, so you don't need to take anything off. This goes at the bottom of your trainer, so they're not going to ride up your leg. Got great toggles on your zips, so they're very easy to operate, which is really handy when it's blowing a hoolie. There's no pockets in them, but you don't need pockets because everything should be in your backpack. So a quick demo on actually putting them on. I mean, I know I've got shorts on, but it works the same way. And you're thinking, why is she just testing out putting on trousers? To show you how easy it is. That clips over the bottom of your shoe. Zip down, off you go. You've got your little button thing here, which is pretty simple, nice and tight. Job done. Right, this is made by OMM, same brand as the trousers. This is what I wear all the time, so I love this jacket. It's so nice. It's like lasted me forever. I do need to get a new one actually, I think. But again, they just work, they last, they keep the rain out and the wind out, you don't get cold, you don't sweat, yeah, perfect. Easy done up. Excellent hood. Gets it all in. You've got these really cool little clips on the back, so you can put it right over. Get everything in. And these are really handy things here because you can pull them and they pull them tight and then just hook it that way and it's stuck. And then unhook it and it's gone again. Same with the one on the back. That's just really easy. So you don't want to really smack yourself in the head. So next on the list of kit is one of these. This is a hydro pack or hydro pack. I just call it a backpack. It's not, you know, I don't think that's its official name. But these are really cool. Now this one is about maybe 6 years old, but it's lasted so well and it's really comfortable. You don't know you've got it on. It's just like you're wearing a waistcoat. It's pretty light, except when you load it up with stuff. So you've got enough to carry 2 5 litre, 500, yeah, 1 litre, 500 ml bottles either side. So you've got 1 litre in total, not 500 litres, that would be a lot of water to carry around. You've got a cool little whistle, always works. The clips that go on, they're not fiddly at all, literally straight like that. And the one on the bottom, obviously it's not fiddly when you've got it on your body. Your little pack like that. Now, so you've got loads of little pockets. Let's take those out so we can demo the pockets. On the side here, I've got my hand cream, my lip salve, because you get dry lips when you're out and about. Got a zip pocket in there, which is big enough for, I think I put my iPhone, I think it's an 11, goes in there. You've got exactly the same on the other side, so I usually put the tissues in that one. And then in that side, maybe I put a couple of notes and some emergency money or something. You got these really cool bits up the top here. Sometimes I put gels in there if I use gel, or the powder packs I use for my water in case I run out of water. You can put tissues in there again, or you know, whatever takes your fancy. It's got loads of little things. I've never worked out what they're for. I think that might be for your hydro pack if you put one in the back. So back pocket, you've got massive section here, which is really good. I put in like 3 bananas, a couple of Trek bars. That's fine. You have to make sure they're sort of quite low at the bottom in case they bounce out. I haven't worked. The tighter you pull it, the less likely they are to fall out. So if you, as you go along your run, you take them out, you need to make sure the actual jacket's still tight on your chest. So in the back, I always carry my first aid kit, which I'll talk about that in a minute. Always carry my little Lucky Charm, which my son gave to me when he was about 2, and that's always stayed in there. And that's it. in there. Got a nice breathable back to it. This little hook here comes over the top so it doesn't bounce out. So in this backpack, I can, if I'm out running, I'll usually fit my trousers in there to keep me dry. I'll put the GoPro in there. I'll put anything else that I think is relevant to my run. If I can need a map or something, or a compass, that sort of thing will go in there, and I'll usually push it down the bottom. So you can't feel it when it's on. So wearing the actual backpack literally goes on exactly like a waistcoat. The little red clips go in the other side, like that, and that's nice and tight. You've got enough room to shove your water bottles in there when they're totally full up with water. And they usually sink down there. And then during the race you can go for it, drink along. Absolutely brilliant. Works like a dream. So my water bottles, what I usually put in here is some of this stuff. This is the best stuff I've ever found to drink. I've been using it for maybe 2 or 3 years now. It's vegan, which I'm vegan, so it works, and it tastes nice. It's caffeinated. Too much of it doesn't seem to affect me. I have had too much at one point, which did give me a funny head, but it was my fault. I literally OD'd on it for like half an hour. That was a bit crazy, but that was in the middle of an ultra, so I kind of needed the sugar anyway. But it is really good for me. It works, it tastes nice, doesn't make me feel sick, which a lot of these ones do. And their customer service is brilliant. They write your name on the packet. They give you a lovely little compliment slip when you order it, saying good luck in your next run. It's just really good. Excellent service. Brilliant. Tailwind. Highly recommended. I always carry one of these with me now. It's a first aid mini kit. I've had one of these for years, ever since I started taking the running pack with me. And I've only actually recently, in the last 2 or 3 months, used it. You probably see by the scar on my chin when I fell flat on my face. But it, I wouldn't say it's a lifesaver, but for me, it strapped my chin up so I could actually get home, and I had 4 stitches in the end. So yeah, so what's inside the first aid kit? First of all, it's got this really primary care guide. Now, I wouldn't say I've ever read it, but, assess the scene, assess the casualty, check breathing, start CPR, rescue breaths. I mean, that's quite interesting there. A good little read. How to treat severe bleeding, head injury, breaks, fractures, strains. I mean, that's all quite important things you might need to know when you're out and about. Second thing, I have replaced these. So these are the ones I bought online. Cleaning wipes for wounds, so important, because you're going to be, you could fall into some grass, but a dog might have peed in it, so you do need to clean your wounds. Really important. Carry paracetamol just in case. So we've got little plasters, a selection there. So they're blister plasters and normal plasters, so you could use that for a blister or not. You've got your blanket thing. If you're ever stuck on the moors and somewhere cold, wrap yourself up in that. Pins, really important. Don't nick these for race numbers. These are your first aid kit pins. So you've got bandages, really useful. You have got dressings. You have got bigger dressings. And some sun protection. I usually put my sun protection on before I go out, but you never know when you might need it. Extra plasters. These are blister plasters. These are quite good if you want to put them on your back of your heel. Actually quite good on long runs, so you needed them. That all comes packaged in this tiny little bag, but it is actually a waterproof bag. So, if it's pouring with rain, your first aid kit's not going to get saturated and soaked and become useless, so which is really useful. It's also secondary in this bag, which is just another. It says dry, light and dry series, so it's not really heavy impact for the rain, but that makes a hell of a difference just having it in those. It means you're safe. You're safe if you have any accident. You can get yourself sorted out more or less, or anyone else. So that is the Life Systems Nano First Aid Kit. Now you can buy bigger kits than this, and this is their smallest version, I think, or it was when I bought it. But that's all you need really, just to keep you covered for emergencies before you get help. Hope you found that useful. If you want to know anything else, any other questions, just drop me a message down below in the comments. Thank you very much for watching.